Teaching, especially teaching in schools, is a profession which is dominated by women but underrepresented in the top leadership positions. However, during my teaching journey, which spans 20 years and more, I've had the privilege of working in prestigious all boys residential schools where it was quite unlikely that one would find women who held positions of authority or had played crucial roles in the management of the school. But I did see women who, through their merit, rose to those positions and how overwhelmingly they were acknowledged and commended for their job. I've even worked in schools where women held positions of leadership, for example, head of institution or head of administration, head of academics. So now it cannot be argued that women lack the necessary skills or ambition, or that a pool of qualified women does not exist. Another significant change that I've noticed in the past few years is that this feminized profession is attracting men, which is extremely encouraging as it strikes a healthy balance in the workplace, and this definitely goes a long way to benefit our future generations. As far as my personal experience goes, I've never faced any kind of gender bias or wage gap or any stereotypical perceptions or expectations. And I'm hopeful, no, I'm very certain that a day is going to come when we'll celebrate Women's Day without making any reference to gender equality or gender bias. And that day is not very far. Thank you.
One can always begin by saying that education has always been a woman's forte and prerogative. In my career, I've interacted with several strong and powerful women leaders who think and act in extremely creative and innovative ways. However, women being in part educators is not a recent phenomenon, but has been an age-old tradition with our mothers, our grandmothers, our great-grandmothers, teaching children at home, developing their faith and belief systems, and shaping their identities. Therefore, my message to both women and men on International Women's Day is that education should inculcate the faith that women do not owe their prettiness to anyone, that the strongest woman is the prettiest one, that women can and do make miracles look like everyday chores, that in order to be strong and equal, gender equality should begin at home, that women hold half the sky and the whole of mankind. Thank you.
The mindset of the people of the society has changed to a large extent, but I still feel there is scope for rapid changes. Every woman in the world is excellent with her talent, extremely talented, but she always prioritizes her family first. This hampers the growth in the society. This can be taken care of if every male member in the family is educated to help in the household chores, and the women are able to focus on their career.
I would like to see women in decision making and leadership roles in education, where she can serve to the country and decide on girls' education in rural areas especially. I also see into future that women should get inspired to pursue STEM education and empower the learning environment with psychological safety. I support Her Education, Our Future by UNESCO.
On this International Women's Day, I hope for a world where every girl can access education without barriers. I dream of classroom free from gender bias, where teaching material highlights women's contribution. As a history teacher, I feel we should highlight women's roles and achievements in our history curriculum so that they can be inspired as role model for future generations. Let's ensure equal opportunity for all our students regardless of gender bias. Happy Women's Day.